Alright, my last hike, I believe, here in Zion, Watchman Trail, and you get a good view of the valley here. Really good view, and I guess once you get to the top of this trail, which is a little bit difficult but not too difficult, I don't think, you get a view of Springdale, which is the gateway town to Zion. So this is near the visitor center for Zion, at least the most popular visitor center for Zion. And so when I'm done with this, don't have to catch a shuttle inside the park. I might see if I get the shuttle in town, a couple stops, or I could just walk back to the hotel. I was able to catch the shuttle back from Courts of the Patriarch. I was lucky. Just as I walked up to where the stop is, the shuttle was pulling up and there was only like 5 people on it. So early in the day like this, around 11 o'clock, most people are going up country, and then in the afternoon the flow starts to tip towards more coming down, and the buses are fuller coming south in the afternoons. They classify this hike as moderate. Feels a little bit more than moderate. It's definitely in the sun quite a bit. This probably would have been quite a bit cooler 2 hours ago. But it's just nice to get all the different angles and viewpoints of this park, the valley, and the peaks. As far as wildlife, I haven't seen much. I saw a couple of deer in the park yesterday, and last night at the hotel there was a fawn grazing on the grass in front of the lobby. Lone fawn. And that's been it. I've seen signs saying don't feed the squirrels, but I haven't seen any squirrels. It's possible that you see more wildlife in different times of day, like very early in the morning and dawn, or at dusk and later in the day. All right, so Watchman Trail in Zion National Park. Okay, so coming down Watchman Trail to this rock outcropping here. I did not go all the way up. I'm gonna start heading down, and that won't be appropriate for filming because it's a little steep and gotta be careful, but I thought I'd catch a little film, little video of where I'm at. So the visitor center is down there in the valley, and I think the top of this trail is up there somewhere, but I'm beat. It's getting hotter, and discretion is the better part of valor. So it's just me and the cacti here right now. But great views. It's getting hot. Wonderful place. This will probably be my last video, at least hiking at Zion. But definitely recommended if you love the outdoors. I'm just gonna scramble down back here to my little spot. If you love the outdoors, this is a place to come to for sure. All right, so one more video. I was up there. So I am back down in the valley. So that's where Watchman Trail goes, and I'm next to the shuttle buses here and down in the valley. The valley's so low. And it took about 30 minutes to hike down. It took about 45 minutes to hike up to where I turned around. And here we have the river. Let me sit by the river for a few minutes. And the river is a perfect thing to split the park, because if you know where the river is, you kind of know where you are. The river flows downstream to the visitor center. So you know that the downstream direction is the visitor center direction. But in this case, it's very easy because it's just, the visitor center is just ahead, about 100 yards or so. So yeah, I may find a spot to sit by the river for a few minutes in the shade. But thoughts are now on lunch. I have worked up an appetite over the last 3.5 hours. Let's see, I'm gonna scramble down by the riverside here. See what's going on. Figuring which way to go. This tree offers nice shade. Look for a shade tree. Shady spot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. Oof. Get my footing under me. These shoes, which I picked up last year, these hiking shoes are great. They're light, but they have good strong rubber, good thick rubber sole in the front. This tip in the front, so yeah, they've worked out well. Sold me down the river. Oh. Well, the only other wildlife that I saw, actually this rock right here is flatter. Oh, this is nice. The only other wildlife that I saw a few little lizards, just like in Florida as I was coming down. And at least one butterfly. I really didn't see any birds or anything else except for a butterfly and some bugs and a couple of lizards. All right, so made it back down from Watchman Trail, and now I'm just gonna take a few minutes here by the riverside, and then get heading back to town and say goodbye to the park, at least for the hiking today. Tomorrow I'm gonna head to Bryce Canyon, and for that you actually drive through Zion, and and you go out the east gate. So there are some points of interest along the east side that I may stop and check out. And there's a butterfly over there. Signing off the video for today, day 2 at Zion National Park. All right, so I'm on the road to Bryce Canyon. I'm still in Zion National Park, and here's up ahead a very famous arch in the park. I forget the name of the arch. I'll look it up later, but I remember that this was a point that they said might interest people who are interested in the arches, and you may be able to hear a little thunder. It was raining earlier, storming pretty bad, and I think it's supposed to storm for the rest of the day on and off. So I'm trying to get myself moving and not stop too much because I don't want to be caught on some of these really windy roads in the rain. But there's a break now, so I'm just enjoying the view. There's a number of different areas to stop. It looks like there's a cave entrance up there. Number of different areas to stop. There's some people stopped here down below, but looking forward to this drive, definitely. But I do want to stay ahead of those dark clouds, so we'll see. That cave looks really interesting to me. Be a fun place to explore. All right.